It's a new day, it is beautiful outside, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the wind is blowing. It's a very beautiful day outside. The trees are green, the flowers are blooming. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nyla again, with another video this week. Before I start this video, I just wanted to say thank you. I have at the moment, I believe I have 16 subscribers, which is 16 more than the last video that I posted. All of a sudden, my last video, just people started watching it and liking it, and I'm excited that you guys are here. I'm excited that there's people out there that are interested in what I have to say. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. For this video's topic, I wanted to talk about people pleasing and how it affects you in the long run and how you can stop it. Like I've said before in other videos, I'm in no way any expert in anything. I talk out of experience. I'm a recovering people pleaser myself, so I think I have a thing or two to say about this topic. If you clicked on this video, then you might agree with what I'm about to say. I know that people pleasing stems from your childhood and that you've always wanted to make your parents happy and you wanted for them to be proud of you, so you did whatever it took so that your parents could be happy. Something like that. You know what? Don't quote me on it. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I know that it stems from there. And I know that that's where it comes from because me, myself, I was a child that I always did my best because I wanted to see my parents happy. I wanted to see that my parents were proud of me. I wanted to see that what they had done for me mattered. And I wanted to show them by having good grades, by being the best student, by not getting in trouble, by listening to them all the time, which, you know, you're supposed to do as a good child, right? But I know that always saying yes and always trying to please other people other than yourself can affect you in the long run. Yeah, I'm not saying it in the traumatic sense, but it can leave you having feelings of unfulfillment with yourself, having feelings of resentment, and always feeling that people are taking advantage of you. This whole video, I will sum it up in 3 main points. The first point that I wanted to talk about, learning how to say no. And I know that it sounds very easy to do, just say no, but like I said before, people that are people pleasers have a very hard time saying no. I believe that it can stem from the idea of people not liking you or people disliking you just because you disagree with them, just because you don't want to do something with them. And I just wanted to say that that idea is false. It is not true. It is very important to put yourself first. If you don't want to go to a party that your friend invited you to, say no. If your boss asks you to stay longer than your prompted time or the time that you should be at work, say no. You don't have to say yes all the time. You don't have to feel forced all the time to say yes. You don't have to go out of your way for people all of the time, because at the end of the day, it's going to leave you unfulfilled and it's going to make you have these feelings of resentment, not only with the people that you said yes to, but with yourself. I do believe it is very important to be honest with yourself and really ask yourself, do I really want to do this today? Do I really want to stay longer than I should at work? Do I really want to go to the party that I know not a lot of people that I know are going to be there? Only my friend that invited me is going to be there. It's going to make me feel uncomfortable. I know that you want to be there for your friend, but it's going to be okay if you say no once in a while. And you have to be okay with the idea that not just because you say no to someone, it automatically means that they're going to dislike you or hate you or think that, or you know what, this person is a bitch. This person is such a dick because they said no to me, because they said no to going to a party with me. This person is lazy because they told me that they didn't want to stay later on for work. And I think it can also come down to not giving a fuck about what people will think if you say no. I really do believe that you being a people pleaser stems from the fact that you are afraid of letting people down. Still takes me a lot from me to say no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that just because I don't feel like it. The second point is developing personal boundaries. And what I mean by that is learning what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. And I believe that having personal boundaries goes along in every aspect of your life, in your work life, in your relationship life, in your family life. Figuring out what you will say yes to and what you will definitely say no to. Another example could be your friend invited you to go hiking at 6 in the morning last night. And I know that it sounds like a great idea when you plan it. Deep down, you really don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning to go on a hike at 6 in the morning. So just to save yourself from the trouble, just say no. Be honest with yourself and be honest with people around you. You know what? I don't want to go hiking tomorrow at 6 in the morning. Sorry, I'm not a morning person. I'm not gonna wake up that early. And I feel like that saves you the trouble from lying to yourself and lying to other people around you. Just be honest. You don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't have to do it. Nobody's forcing you to. And at the end of the day, I feel like it saves you from disappointing other people. For example, you said yes to your friend about the hiking plan the night before, and then the next day you have to cancel because you didn't really want to go at the end of the day. That's not what you wanted to do, but you said yes anyway, trying to please your friend, trying to make your friend happy. I believe that it boils down to just being honest so that you can save your trouble from hurting yourself and other people in the process. And the last point I wanted to talk about is that you can start practicing how to stop being a people pleaser today, right now. Like I said before, reading books, knowing who I really am, knowing my personal boundaries, what I will tolerate, what I will not tolerate, really has helped me learning how to say no more often. And let me tell you, when you say no to something that you really want to say no to, feels so empowering. I did not know that I could feel that way. Just saying no and being proud of it and being proud of myself that I was honest with myself and with other people around me. You know what? I really don't want to stay longer at work. I really don't. And I don't have to. No one's forcing you to. In the beginning, when you first start to learn how to say no, when you first start to stand up for yourself, it will be difficult and you will, even in some ways, feel bad to say no. Just remember, you are putting yourself first and you are being honest with yourself and other people around you. Have this mentality of, you know what, if I will be doing what I said yes to, I will be miserable right now. Thankfully, I'm not doing that and I am fine, I am relaxed, I am happy, and I am doing what I want to do. It will be difficult, but you can just start with baby steps. Saying no to this, saying no to that. Little by little, you will start to get used to it. And even in some ways, you will start to even like saying no. Not in the sense that you want to make other people feel bad or that you're a bitch or anything like that. It's just like, it's so easy for you now to say no that you are totally okay with saying it. Another thing that I would like to say about people pleasing that's not part of the tips is that people notice when you're a people pleaser. People notice that you're very nice. People notice that you say yes to everything all the time. And not everybody is going to have the best intentions for you. You might have a friend here or there that's trying to take advantage of you because they know that you're a people pleaser. And it sucks that there's people out there that are just trying to use you, that are just trying to see what they can get out of you because they know that you are so uncomfortable saying no, that you have zero personal boundaries, and there's people that are just going to push it and push it and push it. And you have to be careful with these type of people. They are not looking out for you. They are not the best to have around, and sometimes these people, they might seem that they like you, they might seem that they might be your friend, and they're not really. You have to be very careful with that if you're a people pleaser. You have to stand up for yourself, and it's very important to have those personal boundaries because these people are just going to suck the life out of you. And that's what sucks in being a people pleaser. That's what sucks in being too nice, in saying yes all the time. It's not good being too nice. This is a whole topic for a whole nother video about being too nice, which I myself am recovering from that as well. It's good to stand up for yourself. It's good to say no. It's not bad, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. And be comfortable with being uncomfortable. you're going to be more than okay and you're gonna be fine. Okay, so that's it for today's video. If you have any ideas of what you would like me to talk about, please put them down in the comments. I read every comment. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.